What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are back in Forza Horizon 4 today. We're going to do the Spring Developer Championship for this season. I already did mark it out on the map. And the reward for this is actually the Lamborghini Reventon Forza Edition, which is actually a car I don't have, surprisingly. I don't know if it's just been that hard to get or that rare, but it's one of the only cars I do not have in my garage. For this challenge today, we are going to take out the 2012 Nissan GT-R Black Edition. This championship is for S1 900 modern sports cars. I haven't actually drove this car yet in the game, so I figured it'd be a good time to do a build on it and see if it does pretty good in this class. I actually haven't even tested this tune yet. This is literally the first time I drove this car since I did all the modifications to it and did a little baseline tuning. As far as what I did do to the car, I basically maxed everything out. The only thing I did not do was upgrade the twin turbos, and I also still have it on what is stock tires for this, which would be sport tires. I did not upgrade to race tires, and I don't have quite max tire width on it. Besides that, everything's pretty much maxed out. Oh, I'm also only on sport transmission. I did not do race transmission on this car, just because it kind of kills its overall performance on acceleration and top speed. So far from this little drive over here, this tune seems pretty stable though. I think should do pretty decent in this class. Got plenty of grip even though it is on sport tires. Alright, finally made it over here, guys. As you can see, our first event is at the Broadway Village Circuit, but it's a very interesting looking layout of it. Hopefully I can knock this one out first try. I really don't want to spend a whole lot of time trying to get these races finished. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed the difficulty so I could hurry up and knock out that weekly challenge where we had to do 5 events in the Centenario. Or not, the Senna. Wrong week.
Considering it's spring and we're in the UK, I can't guarantee good weather for this championship. What I can guarantee is that it'll be fun come rain or shine.
Well, thankfully it looks like she might have been wrong and we might actually get some decent weather for these races, which is really nice considering pretty much every race I've done here since it's turned to spring has just been absolutely terrible weather. Was not expecting that Audi to cut in when he did. Oh yeah, this is a really odd layout for this circuit. Oh, rear end started to slide out a little bit on me there. Oh, we're off in the dirt now. This is really strange. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Little corner cut there. Oh, I did the same thing the guy in front of me did and ran real wide on that corner. Starting to make up a little ground on him here. I gotta really get used to not having as much grip in these cars as I normally would, because a lot of times I do throw race tires on vehicles for championships like this just so I can out-turn everybody and be able to get up to the lead pretty quickly. At least in these, like S1 class and above, I usually try to run race tires, because the cars can just run such a crazy amount of horsepower in this game. Okay, this is a really strange circuit layout. Pretty fun though. I gotta admit it is fun. I just don't really know where I'm going, so I'm having a hard time figuring out how much speed to carry into corners. Really not sure how I feel about this little off-road section, but it's not really that bad. Just a very, very small area of off-road, but was really not prepared to have any of that in this race. Oh, I'm getting pushed off the track. I think I might have just enough race left here to be able to get up to the lead and hold on to it. Oh, this Audi is doing some really, really crazy stuff here. Oh, those curbs are nasty around here. Sneaky little Lamborghini. Oh. Did not mean to tag him there, but I didn't really have much choice either. See if I can actually remember where this goes. Oh no. It's gonna be kind of a drag race to the finish here. He's right on me, I can hear him. That wasn't too terrible of a race early to get into first place. Took me a minute to get up there, but it wasn't bad. Alright, looks like next, well, which one I'm going to do next is going to be the home run circuit. This is a very, very interesting layout. Looks like it should be a lot of fun though. It goes through a lot of my favorite roads over on this side of the map. That's probably the best launch I've ever done in this car since I finished the build. That was really clean. Oh no. Say that and then I blast off the first corner and straight into the wall. A little wet in this track, not terrible though. And any of you guys that are interested in seeing the builds and tunes, I'm really sorry I don't do it in these like developer championship videos, but a lot of these races are so long that the video gets pretty lengthy as it is. And figuring in how much video footage I edit out in between races and everything, it takes a surprisingly long amount of time between filming and editing for these developer challenges, or really any of my multi-race videos, to actually get them recorded and edited. So that's really why I don't. But I will start doing more on tuning and a lot of my videos on newer vehicles, or when I'm just doing like my gameplay videos testing out vehicles in the game I haven't drove before. It's just in these style videos where I'm doing like festival playlists where I have so many races I have to do, I'm not gonna go through all the work of showing you guys the build and tune, because it would be like a half-hour long video at least in a lot of these. Oh no. Every time I try to rewind or change views in this game, I hit the wrong button because of Forza Motorsport, I swear. And I really don't want to use rewinds in this, but once again, these videos take so long already. I'm really not trying to restart a race that's this long. I really feel like I need to do a little more tuning to the dampening. I did not mess with dampening at all. I just changed ride height and I changed the alignment around a little bit. But the spring rates just do not feel right when it's got race weight reduction on it. Coming up on this Porsche, I was trying to squeeze by, but he kind of cut over a little bit there at the last second. It's a very, very good circuit that this person made. I really like this one. It's nice long. It doesn't have any really crazy sharp corners except this one. Oh, I almost made it around there without tapping the wall this time. And we're back to 7th now. Quickly making up that ground though. That's kind of why I skipped race tires on this car and went with performance upgrades on power. It's because I knew I could kind of just freight train them on the top end. It was just going to be an issue of getting through the corners in one piece. That was close. Oh, I'm understeering so bad. I don't even know what would happen there. The car just would not turn in. I guess I did cut that line really tight on the inside, and I was kind of trying to avoid getting on the brakes too much after coming through that little section where I cut that corner. Probably was what the issue was. Oh no. I thought I was going into the house for sure. You got 4 more places to make up. They're all right here, and I'm really making some ground on them through this section, so hopefully I can get these overtakes through pretty easily and cleanly. Oh no. There we go. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Oh, are you serious? And I hit the wrong button again. All right. Well, I made it through that time. Definitely not the fastest, but running out of track here to overtake him too. There's not a whole lot of this lap left. Oh no. Managed to just barely save that. I'm not sure if a lot of the AI is on race tires or it's just some of that Forza rubber banding effect you have, but I am having a really hard time getting past them. At least in the corners. Luckily, we don't need first every race. I just need to average enough points to take the victory, so not too big of a deal there. Alright, so the last race of this series is going to be the long loop. It's a very, very interesting looking track layout here. It's a little hard to see because it's such a large area that it covers. See if I can scroll down a little bit. Covers a pretty vast area of the map. Goes through a lot of different sections of road. You can see there's some really high speed stuff, some slower speed corners and sections. Well, I kind of assumed this was going to happen. We wouldn't get lucky through this whole thing. We're in the rain for this race. But it is a longer layout, and I do know most of these roads pretty well, so hopefully we'll do decent in this one. Definitely went out of my comfort zone for this class and style of build, running it on sport tires instead of race. It's been taking a little bit to get used to, especially since I haven't played at all today till now. I didn't play yesterday either. So I'm a little bit out of practice and need a little bit of a warm-up, especially to get used to a new car like this, but haven't been doing too bad. As everybody knows, you need plenty of excuses when you're a race car driver of why you're underperforming, so start inserting a few more of those as the race goes on, possibly. Ooh, right into his rear quarter panel. AI's wanting to get a little frisky today, that's for sure. Ooh, caught a little air over that. I was not ready for that. The AI is not playing around. They are being extremely aggressive. The braking zones for this track are definitely not right. I'm trying to use them as kind of a rough guideline of where I need to be on the track and how much speed I need to shed, but they're just so far off of what this car is actually capable of. I'm slowing down way more than I should be. And not to say that I really follow the braking or racing lines here in Forza Horizon a whole lot. I just kind of use them as a guide so I know where I'm going on the track, especially doing new races like this. Like right there, I should have just been flat out that whole corner, but... Oh, and that one was actually right. I did get the checkpoint though, so we're just gonna keep going here. Should be able to easily overtake them on this little stretch of highway. Maybe anyways, I'm starting to run out of room here on the highway to overtake them. Whoa! Oh! I was just holding so much speed through there, and then he braked and was right against the edge of the bridge. I literally had nowhere I could go. Coming up on the finish line here. Just gotta hold him off a little bit longer. It's a pretty easy victory. If it wouldn't have been for that stupid mistake I made at the bridge, I would have easily had a huge lead on him. Another little drag race to the finish. And there we go. The Developer Championship is finished for this season. I got the Lamborghini Reventon Forza Edition, which somehow I didn't have. If anybody knows how you got that car before, I'm assuming it's been a wheel spin exclusive or something, because I literally haven't even seen it. I didn't know it existed in the game up until I actually started to do this spring championship. I didn't think which season it was there for a second. But yeah, if you know, let me know down in the comments. I'm kind of curious why I've gone so long without actually having that car if it's been in the game before. Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get a chance to do this, because these were some interesting tracks that obviously we've never had a chance to do here in the game, especially not for any kind of reward. I'm sure that they've been blueprints for a little while in the game you could play, but I definitely haven't seen them. I don't spend a lot of time looking up blueprints, so occasionally I'll do it just for something different, but for the most part I don't bother, because it's hard to tell if you're actually going to get into a good one or not. So if you guys get a chance, definitely check this series out. It was a lot of fun to do. Actually wasn't terrible weather for most of it either. It was a little slippery in that second race, and I just had cars disappear in front of me there. That's a little strange. Last race was obviously raining, but it really didn't seem that bad. It wasn't nearly as slick as I was expecting it to be, especially with this thing being on sport tires. But if you guys did enjoy the video today, don't forget to hit that like button down below, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Barely saved that.